Hi all and welcome to the noon edition of the TCM News, our second brief today regarding the S&P 500 and the overall market performance. Guess what, guys? We are at all-time highs again. Let's pinpoint it at the chart. This 619.60 fresh all-time highs. That's roughly 50 cents, if I remember quite right. The last number. Yeah, this last number was, hold on a second, was 618.74. Okay, so we are at 618. Yeah, okay, it's more than 50 cents. It's like 85 cents above the prior high, not the prior close. We may close today actually at all-time highs, which will be nice. A 620 move will be nicer. Anyway, we're heading today into I guess is what's going to be most likely a positive close after a very, very flat open. And basically the market is moving higher since the open. We are now at 1 p.m. So we have 3.5 hours of uptrend with not a steep but a nice higher lows here. If you observe this, let's call it type of a channel. So the upside of the channel is not really fixed or nice, but the downside is what creates the higher lows. And you can see here any pullback to the channel is being bought. So that's nice. And again, it's affecting the whole sentiment in the market. We have most of the ETFs in the green, some of them like clean energy deep in the green. Now if you want to move to the leading stocks, we have Robinhood, and you know what, let's go to the daily power list, which is always on our mind. I have to say that today we don't have, as you can see, we don't have any diversity. All the stocks are longs, led by Robinhood. We have I mean, a couple of big names. Robinhood is a big name. Mara is an okay name. HUT is a decent game. The rest of the names here are I don't want to say pump and dump type of trades, and most of those stocks like SBT, CYN, BTDR, and maybe some others are products of reverse splits, which is not our cup of tea, let's put it this way. So let's take a look at those three: Robinhood, Mara, and HUT. If we're looking at HUT, let me add actually the view up, see if it can contribute to the discussion. HUT looks still good. I mean, it's not doing much. And let's move to the 3-minute bars. So it's not doing much, but prime for a reversal on a low risk trade over 21 and risking, in this case, let's give it a full 1%, which is 20 cents if we want to adhere to the strategy. So that's a potential trade. We'll discuss it later. That's HUT over 21. If it will show a nice move to the highs of the day, I will show it, of course, later on as a potential reversal in terms of our strategy or adhering to our strategy. Mara, the same business. It's Bitcoin minting, if I remember it quite right. You can see the price action. Actually, the price action is amazing in Mara, up 11.3%, and the stock gapped up, but most of the price action is intraday, so no gap here. It's just running higher from since the morning session. It can be bought here, but I think it's to me it looks like a late entry to buy it here now at 17.50 to risk on this trade 1, maybe 2%, because I don't think 1% will be enough. The VWAP is not in play, and the entry looks like a late one. Again, that's my opinion. And let's move to Robinhood, which is fighting with this 100 level. All-time highs in Robinhood now are 188 cents. Wow, amazing. That's on the news that came out, if I believe it, the day before yesterday, where Robinhood is gonna launch a new trading platform based on blockchain in Europe. I don't know what it means, but they know, and the investors probably love the opportunity. And probably the some investors won't like it because they're attempting to replace brokers and some hedge funds, and obviously the guys that are providing liquidity inside the market, ECNs, and those guys make money from the Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange. Again, I'm not going to explain the business, but the idea here is that Robinhood is a great trade, or was a great trade. I think it needs to pull back. I don't see a stock, this stock being along 100, although who knows. I mean, the momentum may continue another 8% to the upside today. And if we want to look at the daily chart, that's a staggering move this year. Lows of the year were in April, so 3 months ago, guys. That's not a long time. Less than 3 months ago, the stock was 30. It's now 100. It's turning Robinhood.
Want to stop guessing and start trading like a pro? Join our one-on-one mentorship program. Learn high-impact, low-risk chart patterns, risk management, and experience with live execution. Get expert coaching and one-on-one training and support. Get your day trading green with strategies that work. Sign up today. Spots are limited. Email thechartsmaverick@gmail.com.
One of the best performers in the Nasdaq this year by far. And if we go back to the 5-year chart, and remember we talked about the IPO price, and the day after, finally investors, those who bought it in the first day and needed to survive a 90% pullback, are watching their investment sky high. Okay, so that's a great thing, but it's more like nothing that has to do with new trades for us. So let's go to additional screeners, and let's take a look at a potential long play or potential long plays. Here we're looking at stocks that are above $10. Their change is at least 5%. They trade at least 5 million shares, and their intraday range is not 10%, it's 5. So here we have obviously a lot of more candidates, but you can see the same names here. And let's see if there is anything that we love here. Let's actually arrange it across this indicator, which is range percentage. Which is important to us. Okay, guys, we have AI. Let me write it down, and then we'll talk about those stocks. AI, QUBT, those are 2 stocks, and UPST. So 3 stocks, UPST. Okay, fine. AI. Let's go, of course, to the 3-minute chart of AI. Wow. I wish it was on our watch list at any point. So that's AI today, up 5%, but a very nice move today. Very nice move. Again, without any gap up. Basically, the stock started at 24.6, came back to 24.6, and now it is at near 26. Up 6. Again, I don't see a reason to trade it though. Let me bring in the VWAP. Okay. Again, we can see a clear higher highs, but a very nice move. And again, looking for an entry point, we can't find one here in AI. Let's take a look at QUBT, quantum computing. Wow. As much as AI is a beautiful, had a beautiful move, this one is, you know, beautifully up from the VWAP. If you're watching this move, guys, take a look how the VWAP is supporting the move here. So that's the area where this stock needs to be bought, the VWAP. That's roughly 1920. It's now at 1970. I don't think there is any reason whatsoever to buy a breakout here, where the stock is being so volatile and sometimes actually nasty. So no trade here, but the pullback to the VWAP will be most welcome. We'll check on that later. QUBT. So we have two stocks that we can check later, HUT and QUBT. And if they'll adhere to the strategy, I'll just post them in an educational video. And then we have UPST, which is a big mover. Okay, hold on a second. We have Moderna as well. I forgot about Moderna. We used to trade it a lot in the past, but not anymore. Anyway, nice bull flag formation after a move higher. I won't be looking at this stock for a trade right now. Definitely not before a pullback. And let's take a look at UPST. That's Upstart, which is one of the, I will have to say, aggressive movers. The stock can run a lot intraday. That's the daily chart. You can see yesterday closed at the highs, continuation for another 6.3% so far today. But if we're looking again at an entry point right now, not very easy. Not very easy to figure out an entry point. I mean, the early morning move was amazing. Then a pullback to the VWAP, and this was an area, the area above 71, anywhere between 71 and 71.70 could have been a nice entry point. Volume is not that great right now. You can see the way it's trading. So worth watching though for those who are looking for a big mover. This is a big mover at times. Okay, guys, let's move to another screen. This is the short screen. Here we scan for stocks that are under 3 million, above 3 million shares, down more than 3% on the day. The stock price is above $10, obviously, and the range percentage is 3%. And you can see how, I mean, not a lot of action. I mean, the stocks that were with us since the morning, Intel, OSCR, and the CNC are here. United Healthcare is the same sector as OSCR. You can see we had healthcare plans. Basically, this is loser list is dominated by healthcare providers and Intel, and for whatever reason, Adobe. Okay, let's go to this list. We have, you know what? We cannot go to this list. We have basically 1 minute. Let's look at OSCR and see if we can do something or trade it. It was a nice reversal. The stock reversed nicely short from the VWAP. So again, the VWAP was the area to enter this trade. And if we look at the CNC, the stock keeps drifting in a very, very narrow range lower. I'm surprised that this stock did not stage, and it's down nearly 40% for most of the trading day, did not stage any attempt to move higher. So goes for Intel. Boring. Okay, guys, sorry. We're left with actually only two ideas, HUT and QUBT. I will follow up on those, and if there's going to be any amazing enlightening movement, we'll discuss them in another video. Thanks for being here with us. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you obviously in the next video.